You wish you can join me, we can do a few things together. You know what I mean? Uh, what? What? Well, hey, Boomer, for another video. For this video, Pokemon Awakening, our last episode went on, and we fought Nina, we fought also Kyogre, and we fought three basically custom Dratini, or Dragonairs. They're literally yellow and have pink wings. If that's not custom or some form of mutation for the basically Dragonite line, I have no clue what that could be. Or even there could even be like a variant like the Alola versions or Galar version like that, or a complete split like the one with Dugtrio from Scarlet and Violet. I think the white Dugtrio with the long body. It could also be that, but I'm not really sure. Fire Idol. We have the Fire Idol now, but this is getting less and less exciting. What do you mean? I mean, the sacrifice we had to watch, the first Rajat and now Nina. We're bad people, sure, but one day they have to pay their actions anyways. That's true, but still, Nina's situation is a little bit shaky. I can't stop thinking about Darren's words. Nina is another unfortunate soul, just like Holly and Astrid. I don't know what to say about that. Anything I say now will sound awful. I don't want to seem insensitive. You're not, Pixie. You already proven it, in Purgatory when you were worried about me. That's because I care about you, even though we, often argued. Arguing is a part of the relationship, I guess. I'll make you a promise. I'll always be by your side. You'll never, have to feel lonely ever again. I don't expect you to promise me the same, but you can count on me. Don't worry, Pixie. I'll be by your side too. Then, let's continue our adventure. We'll work as a team. We can prove and overcome any obstacles heading our way. So, Ace, I'm thinking we should go to Aiden's place now. Should be able to go to Aiden's place now again. Unless we have anything to do here, but I don't think we do. I've already finished it. So, going to Aiden's place. Oh, it's already nighttime. I'm also gonna just probably set time to in the morning. I hate the night. Well, in game, it's very hard for me to, see anything really. And also Fire Heal. That's Fire Heal. Okay. Press. Okay. Still morning, but it's definitely better. There we go. Alright, that's better. That's better. Still better than night. Come on. Come in. You just finished preparing everything to celebrate before you leave. Ah. We'll talk business later. Come on, celebrate with us. Let nothing be left unsaid. We'd cook for a feast like never. And never before. Come on, you deserve the best. You guys are too much. Oh, let him sit down before you guys go crazy. This is nice. We all had a good time. Daniel prepared a lot of dishes to celebrate our victory and say goodbye before we return to our journey through the Asgard Kingdom. Without a doubt, Aiden is a mayor and they're able to maintain order very well throughout understanding and talking. 71 less. If you don't grab something now, you won't have anything, left to eat. I recommend you try the frozen pie. It's one of my favorites. I really want to try pies. I never tried any type of pie. Well, that's a lie. I tried coconut pie. And I think it's a cheese pie. But that's about it. I want to try like different fruit pies. But don't eat too fast or you'll get a headache like me. I mean, it is frozen. I think you're the only one that eats that food like that. The stars are giving me a good omen for your future. This is what friendship feels like. This world has beautiful things that I want to preserve. I must fight for it. My friendship with, learning group increase. I mean, that's definitely a lot more characters than the previous ones. To finish celebrating, I stayed with Aiden and Astrid to talk about, the book. I'm still not gonna pronounce that correctly. Thanks for joining us. We sure celebrate like never before. I don't think I've forgotten here any are my research finding in the. Although I'm not sure how much you'd want to hear it. Pixie might be interested too. Since we've come this far, I suppose, you'd want to know things like this. But in that case, here are the reports. Remember the end of time. This is what this tome of the Primordial Grimoires was called. Counterpart also known as the Grimoire of Creation and Life. So, we have the end, while the sun is the counterpart, aka creation. For the Styrium sun, for its part, the Styrium moon possesses the ability to elude death and grant its bearer divine protection, but in exchange a fate worse than death awaits them to bear the immense weight of human actions. A legend speaks of they should be mythical with the kingdom which hides a certain village, the closest connection to the fairy realm. Seems familiar. Seems very, very familiar somehow. Oh Christ! I didn't mean to. Oh my God! I didn't mean to back. Oh my God. The Grimoire of the End, number 2. Okay, this is continuous. I hope it didn't do much. When the thread of life was moved under the decree of the force beyond our understanding, known as the gods, there are war of immense scale to determine who should control and establish the rules of this world. Some were staunch devotees of the original creator, while other gods sought to establish a polytheistic culture. From this conflict, a few were exiled for rejecting all philosophies: Gaia, Apollo, Shishmet, Helios, and Selene. These 5 gods sought to avoid war at all costs, yet Gaia, Apollo, Shishmet, Helios, Selene. Okay, why are there 2 technically 2 sun gods? Or sun deities. Because technically Helios is the deity, not a god. Like I know like Gaia, Apollo, Shishmet, and Helios. I have no clue who Selene is. I know Selene is with the one with the statue all over the continent that we healed from, but I don't know the origin of Selene at all. I don't have the origin of Selene. The resistance did not last forever. Upon seeing how humans were suffering the consequences of the disaster, Gaia took the first step, sacrificing herself to bring forth a certain species called Pokemon, who protected humans should they need resilience against the impure gods. Apollo became the group's leader, driven by his beloved sacrifice, and resolved to confront the fallen ones, thus creating a third faction. That is, finally, this is how your Grimoire was born. The Grimoire of the End of Time, number 3. The leader of this faction called a challenge the impure ones face to face, wielding the gift to his beloved granted to humanity. Thanks to Shishmet, he quelled the wrath of the certain gods like Poseidon, whom we know as Poseidon was Kyogre? So you're telling me, in this case, the legendary Pokemons were the gods? Interesting. Many legendary Pokemon are remnant of what were once gods. Okay, makes sense. Helios and Selene did not falter after the war. They asked Shishmet to fill their memories eternally in a realm detached from reality. Agreed forging a grimoire infused with Selene's soul will burn in the black flames of night and Helios blaze in the light of dawn. To safeguard this grimoire from falling into wicked hands, Shishmet bound her own soul to a plane called Purgatory. Finally, Apollo assumed command of order until the war resigned or reignites for human's nature and destruction. I'm wondering, where is the moon, not the moon, the sun one. Where's the sun counterpart? Or the moon's counterpart, the sun. Where Helios' soul is residing. Now I'm curious where it is. There you have it. It's quite a sinister and sad story. For some reason, it sounds all familiar to me. Is something wrong? No, nothing. Just curious because I got this text from a special place. Pixie and Kazu, be careful. You are exposing yourself to a lot of danger. You can count on Aiden and me to, support you if you should ever need it in the future. That's a promise. Here are the research finds. If one day you want to, review them, again, be careful. Those lurking from the shadows are following you very closely. Wow. Please take good care of yourself. Remember, you'll always have a home with us to return to. At any time you should ever need support or anything similar, you can count on us. With as confused as you. Did we really continue with this? I said we had no other choice. But I'm unsure if our mission will be within our reach. Aiden answered and Billy wants to see you when you have a moment available. Don't forget to visit them. I mean, we're already at like Aiden's place, so might as well. Aiden, what's up, buddy? Crasso, do you have some time for free? Or do you have a free time? I have a few things that I want to do at Fire Sanctuary. But like making an offering to Chapulili, for its help during the trouble of. If you wish you can join me, we can do a few things together. You know what I mean? What? 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 Why the frick do you want that? I'm gonna tell you. Oh god, the third option is even worse. I'm gonna tell you and. Oh my god. Okay. Yes, we can go together. I'm not picking the other two. I am not picking the other two. You like the idea? Alright, I'll wait for you there. See you then. I am not picking the other one. So is that a, yep, it is Shadow Flames. So it is a class upgrade, of course. Wait, I don't interpret something. Didn't we didn't get the Nina's it is a Pikachu. It is a Pikachu. Allows you to understand the language of Pokemon and interact with them. Combat skills deals non-elemental damage equal to the number of Pokemon captured. Actually, that might be very powerful if you just capture random mons. But for the sake of me, I cannot do that. Why? It's because, for sole reason, I don't capture a lot of mons. We're at the place where you agreed to meet Aiden. Will you wait for him? Yeah, sure, why not? Aiden, hey, over here. Why did you agree to go out and eat? I didn't expect your positive response to be, honest. The good thing about being kind of famous is that you can get a few discounts on the purchases. Although there's a small price to pay for that. Intense girls. Aiden, you're so cute. For example, that. I guess that's what it's like to be so striking. It must be difficult, yeah. I'm always in the mood for that kind of... not really that in that kind of mood. Aiden shrugs. Darn, everyone's looking at or staring at to overwhelm me again. Maybe it wouldn't bother me so much if I were alone, but I'm with you. I don't have time for stuff like this. How about we head to a quieter place? That's the spirit. Let's go then. I'd rather be alone with you. Stop flirting with us! Finally, some peace and quiet. I remember that I'd be spending time with you after a number of times you told me you got lost. I mean, yeah. Even now, you're still saying, get lost, stop flirting. There's not even that I'd hate Aiden. It's just, stop flirting, god damn it. Hey, that's the only problem with me with Aiden. Let me see if I understand you started your journey because your curiosity got the better of you. And therefore, you just ended up destroying the idols to protect your village. Very inquisitive. Don't get like that. They brought it up because it's something to have in common. I also mess up often, in fact. I know and over. What I know and over. You? Yes, you can be good at everything, I suppose. As much as odds. In the past, I made a very bad decision. Even now, we were bringing quite a bit of it by Nina until you showed up. As I mentioned, when I was young, my decisions were very questionable. Perhaps it was influenced that I end up being the mayor of this town, or this village, just 10 years old. Father went to the northern continent with my mother when I was just a kid. I have no memories of them. My grandfather one day disappeared. Like that. Just like that. I saw him talk to a Bishop Willet, and that same night he didn't come home. But I wasn't left without anyone. I'd Biddy and the others. Even the Bishop used to come often to visit us and preferred me to good mayor. Hmm. Hmm. Did the Bishop ever say anything about your grandfather or how or why he disappeared? Sometimes I like to come in a place like this and have silence, think about what it would be like if I had a functional family. You have your pants. Yes, it's true. I might not have blood relatives with me, but again, they say the bonds are thicker than most bloods. The saying, there's a saying like that. But they have always been on my side. Without these guys, I don't know what I would have been like today. I would have ever added the level of the leading queen. To be honest, my life would be easier if I were as a model or something similar. Is that what you want? I'm not so sure. I just blurted it out. I can't see myself, let alone you. I love studying magic and acquiring knowledge. I like it as much as having you by my side. Well done. Aiden, stop. Sorry, it's something that comes out of me by default. Once I see a beautiful in someone, I can have a try. I'm sorry, sometimes I go overboard with flirting, but also take it as a compliment. I don't do it just to anyone, at least not seriously. Maybe I see something different in you. Gods no. By the way, I think I forgot to tell you something. That is, Holly needs you to Holly sends you a greeting and bumped into her the other day while shopping in the Lotus. Since she came all the way from Elderwest, I think it would be a good time to pass her a message on you. Thanks for getting late. I really enjoy our company to be honest. How about we do it again? However you want, darling. Place in a more private place. Just you and me. Come on. Don't be so blushing. You might, have a fit. God damn it. Aiden, just stop flirting with us, please. Just stop flirting with us. The only thing that I ask, just stop. Just stop. Okay, I might fast forward and go into. Because I know for a fact Aiden and not Aiden, Billy and Astra. Astra is definitely gonna be a class quest. I know that for a fact. Just that we already talked to Billy, so might as well. Technically, might as well. We're going to the next town over. I think that next one. Wait. Oh wait, no, it's just we can just go. I think we can just go forward. It should be here. Okay, he didn't. No, he didn't. We finally arrived. Being here brings back so many memories. And no, I'm not talking about when you received respect from Lily. I'm referring to my past. Don't worry, I won't bore you with that now. I promise you a battle and oh yeah, frick, I forgot. Each level up quest we do need to battle them. Get ready because I'm going to give you a drug beating. I forgot we need to battle them again. Okay. And I forgot to change my freaking class. Because some class does keep a very good passive. Before the challenge at the hands of the Red Mage Aiden. And I never forgot that this freak has will be on. Also, I think Celeste is probably better. I expect nothing less from you, to be honest. And because, I don't think I can. I spoke too soon, I suppose. I spoke too soon. Actually, just want. I know I'm gonna use a lot of more items. But actually, I really want to see if Celeste can solo Aiden's whole team. I'm really curious. And I'm just gonna use Calm. Oh my god, it's a crit! It's starting to get interesting. Give me more. Because if I manage to get like 3 or 4 coal mines. That's just, basically the end. Unless I, perish. I also have enough money to just rebuy my items, so doesn't truly matter. I'll just dash my stone, so the stats change. God, I forgot he has that. I forgot he has that. Frick. I got too greedy. I got too freaking greedy. I forgot he has that freaking stick. God.
This should do it.
That's accurate. But that's to be expected. Wait, why am I getting 1? Why am I only getting 1 XP? I'm already hitting max, but my set is level like 51. If I knife for cornering me, but that won't be enough this time. Orders that change to remove. That's so overpowered, removing stat change. Even within the sanctuary, you've proven to be stronger. Surprising. And you have done this again. Wonder if there's anyone in the kingdom as strong as you. Although honestly, I would say that your strength is not only in battle. Emotionally, you have made a very unique aura. Let me share a new knowledge within you. It will surely be useful in your journey. Of course. Well, in that case... Hey, level 2, nice. Remember to make the cost of it now. Additional to boosting damage, Chain Spell can trap enemies in the vortex for a few turns. But by the way, don't think I've forgotten earlier that I mentioned that this place gives me some nostalgia. Let's just say we are more similar than you think. Also didn't spend much time with my parents. In fact, I already know this part. I don't even remember them, and my grandfather, he left me when I was just 3 years old. I had to mature early to take on the reign of this town. I mean, you were 10. Like, I don't know why the people elected you as a mayor at 10 years old. Unless being, the leading figurehead here is a passed down thing. Your destiny is stronger than mine, but still, you can count on me on whatever you need. Thank you, Aiden. I will keep that in mind. That's what's to come. Aiden and you have similarities. This is interesting. So what? I mean, generally, we feel more part of the world when we share feelings with each other. Come on, continue our journey. Okay. I meant to do that. Okay. I think with that being said, this should be a good place to end this for now. But I'll see you more to what's happen next. Always remember, like and subscribe for more. So see you at the next episode. Bye 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 bye. See you at the next episode. Oh. I really thought we were gonna get moving forward, but I just got sidetracked. Very sorry. I mean, technically we can do one more. Okay, let's do Billy's. Oh, no, I'm gonna do that offline with Ashford as well. No, see you at the next episode. Bye 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 bye. See you at the next episode. Bye.